If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Steve here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to look at one of the best starter strikers from the Bundesliga, if not the best actually, Hwang Chan. I'm going to call him Hwang from now on because it's just shorter. So 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, high attacking work rate, medium defensive, decent height wise, 5'10". I mean, taller players up front tend to be a little bit better these days, but it's okay. 5'10" is good. Without a chem style, first and foremost, there is only really one area of interest, and that is the pace. 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. There's a reason why this guy is used an awful lot at the very beginning, and there is a reason why I'm showing you this card now. And that is because A, the pace, but B, the price. We've got around, 3k in this guy right now, which I think is not too bad for a starter player. Yes, he's 77 rated, and in a month's time he'll be 800 coins and no one will care. However, for right now, 3,000 coins for a striker who is very capable of scoring goals is not bad at all. Now, I said the only area of interest is the pace. Of course, the agility is 91 as well, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the pace. He is very, very fast, and even though in previous videos I've said that you don't necessarily need pace this year up front, it is always nice to have. And of course, pace does make a difference when it comes to sprinting past players who don't have pace, for example. So, yes, you can get by with no pace. However, to have pace is going to be a massive advantage, especially against those who can't quite defend as well as others, such as myself. Anyone who with a bit of pace trying to do R1 or RB dribble past me is going to win every single time. I'm just never going to be able to tackle you. So there you go. If you ever come against me, just try and run through me and it'll work. But there we go. For finishing and dribbling, you know, the sort of high 70s, they're not bad in terms of stats. That's the team we've got him in. It's a full Bundesliga side, of course, in an interesting formation. I am sort of toying with different formations here or there, but primarily end up using the 4-2-3-1 as normal, you know, from previous FIFAs. I don't really think that it's an OP formation or anything like that, but I just can't get to grips with any other formation in this game. So I kind of have to go with either a 4-3-2-1, which works every now and again, which is what we have running here actually, or I switch into that 4-2-3-1. However, we've got Hwang up front, and when he bursts through the middle, forget about it. You are not catching him, and that is why this guy is as good as he is. People will play a slightly higher line this year already, which is, you know, it's good for players like Hwang who can just sprint through the centre. Now, I think playing a slightly higher line than what we're used to in FIFA 20 is probably the way forward. Dropping deep is a little bit stupid because it allows for this sort of thing, really. I mean, he's not deep or anything, but he's in his own penalty area, and it just allows a little bit of an overload, and then we get in and we score. And that is what dropping deep in this game does this year. So I tend to play bare minimum with a 5 depth, if not 6 or 7 this season, because I'm trying to engage higher up the field. And there's a little bit more time for recovery at the back as well then. Bringing a keeper out for sweeper keepers and things like that can be an option. But Hwang, for right now, is a very, very good player. Little 1-2 here. Starts behind the defenders, manages to get ahead of them, and then gets fouled. It should have been a red card, but it wasn't. And again here, just goes around the outside, gets a little bit fortunate there off the touch from the defender, but manages to score. And that kind of brings me to my first talking point, well, my first major talking point with regards to improving the card, and that is the chem style. I've given him a finisher. Now, you can give him several other chem styles, and we'll talk about those when we get to the end of the video. But the finisher allows me to then go through on goal with Hwang and have a little bit more confidence. So we have 93 finishing, 84 shot power, 84 positioning. We bump that agility up to 99, then his dribbling goes to 94. And you can see that he's usable. You know, it's not one of those cards that I've gone in with just insane pace and he has no ability whatsoever. It's just pace, because he's scoring goals for fun. Now, at the beginning where you saw 20 goals in, 9 games or something, then some of those are squad battles, and I'm not trying to pad stats or anything. It's just that I've been playing squad battles a little bit, so that's why. But he's very capable of scoring goals online in Rivals, which is all of what you're watching here, of course. And at a reasonable level as well. Of course, nobody has insane teams right now. There are people with good teams, but no one has the top teams of all the icons and the Ronaldos and the Messis and such. But he's still able to score goals quite consistently against what is solid opponents. Now, this is only going to last so long, and that's probably where his downfall will come. Because at the moment, as you can see, he is scoring goals for fun. And he's prolific. And for some reason, it said it forfeited because my opponent didn't have enough players. Nothing of the sort. Again, here, lovely positioning from him. Just manages to latch on to a defensive error. I mean, the defender didn't have much in the way of options there. He had to do what he did, essentially, or just try and knock it out of play. Well, smash it out of play, really. But it didn't work for him. And Hwang was in the right position. He played a very good ball over the top there. His passing hasn't been improved, and he only has 75 short passing. So it was a pretty good pass from him. Gets a bit fortunate there, but gets in and gets the goal. Now, what I was saying was, for right now, and probably up until mid-October at the very earliest, Hwang is going to be a very useful card, and one that you'll probably not even consider changing because he's just that prolific, right? However, once we start progressing into the first promo, which to be honest isn't far away because of the whole Rona situation with having to delay the game, we're now ever closer to the Scream promo, should they do it. And knowing EA and money, they probably will. So it means that we're about 2 weeks away from that promo. We're just under a week away from the full release. So it's not too long before we have to wait for some sexy cards. Now, with that in mind, the beautiful thing about this, of course, is he's only about 3k, 2,500, 3,000 coins. You can pick him up, you can use him and abuse him, and then you can drop him whenever you want because it's not like you're going out and spending 30, 40,000 coins. As of right now, this is a fun but also a competitive player, very consistent in front of goal, and one that I would definitely recommend if, of course, you're looking to build a Bundesliga side. Links into other leagues will definitely be difficult, although Nkunku is French, and that is a good link and a good player to link him with, actually. But, yeah, just bear that in mind. Brilliant for right now, but in a couple of weeks will probably not be that usable. But 3,000 coins, hey, no one can complain about that. Great little starter player. Let me know what you think of him in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.